everybody, I'm Lauren. Welcome to episode 3 of us transforming our storefront space that we have recently acquired. We are going to be painting in this episode, and as you can see, we have a lot of walls to paint. Last episode, we swatched out some different colors of paint so that we were just good and ready to go full force in. And a couple of days ago, Neiman and I spent 4 or 5 hours cleaning this space from top to bottom. We were literally mopping the walls, and there was probably what felt like an inch or two of dust and spice remnants from the previous tenant on every single surface. So now that that is all cleaned off, we are finally ready to hit the ground running and get some paint on these walls. I'm Lauren.
And I'm Neiman. We just got our dream storefront located in Omaha, Nebraska, and we've got 10 weeks before our grand opening.
And we are going to be transforming this space into a beautiful place where so much magic will happen.
From painting and selling furniture
to hosting workshops and furniture contests, this place will have it all. And best of all, we're bringing you along on yet another journey with FFT.
Buckle up and enjoy the ride.
Okay, so we got all the cleaning out of the way, but I didn't quite have enough time to tape off any areas. I'm not gonna go crazy with taping because basically everything is getting painted, so if we get a little paint on other places, that's okay. But around the window areas, I'm not planning on painting at all. We're gonna leave that black, so I don't want to risk getting any paint on that, so I'm gonna go ahead and tape that off. So last episode, we swatched out some paint. We've got weathered white and silent white, and we ended up ultimately deciding to go with the weathered white. We just thought that a little bit of a warmer white would do wonders in this room once everything is painted the same. And so we ended up getting 2 5-gallon buckets of the weathered white because there's a lot of wall space, and then the remaining walls in each room that aren't gonna be painted with an accent color are also gonna go with the weathered white. So we needed a lot of paint. We got 10 gallons. I'm honestly hoping that this is gonna be enough. I've never painted this large of an area before. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. We did get some 18-inch rollers just to kind of help us cover more area as quickly as possible. And so, I mean, yeah, we just got a whole hodgepodge of things. So we're gonna go ahead and pour some paint and get started. I think I am gonna do most of like the trim edge work, and I'm gonna put Neiman in charge of like actually painting the walls. All right, that's one coat-ish on one wall. I say ish because we still gotta do like at the top there, but it really looks good. And it's looking a lot brighter in here already, if I do say so myself, which is what we want, a nice, bright, inviting environment. So we're gonna keep on going.
All right, well, we just wasted 40 minutes at the post office trying to get keys so that we can get mail here and everything. But we're back. We've got half, if not 60% coat 1 done in the main room.
Yeah.
And
moving and grooving, baby.
And the rest of this coat is gonna be brought to you by Prime. Not really, but that's what's gonna power me through this. So shout out to Logan Paul or Jake Paul, whatever Paul.
And we are gonna be painting in the dark as long as the lighting outside allowed us. As long as the lighting outside allows us, because we're pretty sure that the AC units in this main showroom, which is a huge area, are actually not functioning correctly. And so our landlord is having people come out and check them out. But in the meantime, we're sweating. It's so hot, but the lights kind of make it hotter. So we're gonna try and keep it cool in here as long as possible.
Which is not too bad in here actually right now.
It's not, and I think it has something to do with the lights being off.
For sure.
We were gone for like an hour and it kind of cooled down a bit, even though the ACs are off.
So let's get back to it.
Figured we better protect the tile because we don't really want to clean up that mess if there's any paint that got on there. Since we're keeping the tile. So we're gonna be painting this wall now as far as we can today. And then later in the week, our landlord has like a scissors lift that we can utilize to get up close to that little seam ledge up there. You guys, we're like 99% done with the first coat. This is awesome. We have like some areas where we maybe need to go and do the first coat in like some corners and some areas that I need to sand down from repairs. But after that, coat number 1 is finished in the big room and it's already looking just like bigger and brighter and better. So I'm so excited. And then we're gonna just move right into coat number 2, I think. So
Bonnie and the boys got the ACs out here working as well.
So that's true. So I think I'm gonna go turn the lights on as well. And then we'll be on to coat number 2.
All right, y'all, we are coming to an end. I don't know if I'll empty it out with this pour, but 5-gallon bucket number 1 is done. We got a coat on the entire storefront main floor room, and I got that wall just to the east of the front door done with coat number 2, but still got all this behind me and all around me to do. So, and we might need a coat 3. Thought that was a lot of paint, but we got a lot of walls.
It's day 2 here at the store of painting. So I've been here for a little while already this morning, and I was just taping off all of the trim in the rooms because honestly, I should have done that out there. Now we're gonna have to go back and get the paint off the trim, but you live and learn. Always, always, always prep, even though it takes a little extra time. It's probably gonna take less time to prep than it will to go back and try and get that paint off. But that's besides the point.
2 coats did it for all the walls outside. Today, we get to focus on painting the insides of the rooms, which with all the painting that we just did out there, we are basically professionals at this point. So prior to painting, I'm going to vacuum up some of the stuff that's on the ground and the dust that's on the windows and all around while Lauren is figuring out everything that we need for supplies to work with in the future for a lot of the shelving and stuff like that. So let's get to it. to the bottom. I can confidently say we are out of paint. Well, at least I am. At least that bucket is. I think Laura's still got a little bit over here. What do you got left? Oh, she's got it all. That's where all the paint went.
That's not enough to do a whole nother room though.
That is not. So, we are going to go and get some more paint because we have much more to paint. We still have this whole side to paint.
No, but
that's gonna be a different color though. So we still have that to paint, but we have that already. We've got first coats, which the rooms were already white, so we only basically need one coat of paint, but we might have to make some touch-ups. And we still have this room left because we had our refrigerator and microwave. That was kind of lunch break room. We did not paint that. Lauren did get it cut. I think that's what the reference is. I forget sometimes. She's got it cut, so I got to go back in there with the nap roller and roll on a coat in there. But big time progress. Marty hooked us up with that machine, so Lauren's now getting all the fine-tuned spots that are way up there that we didn't want to get a ladder up for. So let's keep it going.
this is kind of fun.
You guys are like in a prime spot at the prime time.
Man, I'm telling you.
Do you know what I mean?
The universe
To
puts
be
these
doing this.
Yes,
Yeah.
you are damn right.
Her skills, your videography, like, okay, I'm just gonna say you two were match made.
For sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're blessed.
For sure.
He has officially resorted to vacuuming the ceiling.
What?
What are you doing?
Vacuuming
Vacuuming what?
the walls?
No, really though.
All this fuzziness is on top and keeps getting in the paint. I figured we'd vacuum all up the caked up spices and dust and whatever else this is mixture of. Fly poop.
So what he's saying is there's dust on the top of that, like the rooms. They don't have like ceilings to them, so it's just open. And so in the middle of the walls up on top there, a lot of the spices and this dust over time has settled there, and it's like caked on like an inch. So earlier when I was up there, I saw it and I was like, that's disgusting, and we don't want that up there anymore. So I told Neiman to back it up.
It does feel like it's gonna tip over.
Yeah, that scissors lift is no joke. I mean, that thing is so sturdy and stable, but when you're up there and it's moving.
All my snowboarding days have prepped me for this moment here.
All right. Up until this point, we have been painting for 2 full days, and then yesterday I basically just spent prepping for the next steps of paint, which meant a lot of taping off and things like that. So now we are ready to paint the accent walls in each room, as well as begin painting this big warehouse, and then also finally get to paint the trim on the doors that are in the main shop.
spilled some paint. Luckily, it was just a little sample bucket that I was gonna use for the trim, but that's our first major mess. Good thing we're waiting to put the floors on till later, cause oops. But anyway, I'm gonna paint this room orange next.
So yesterday, like I said, I was prepping for painting this trim, and then I noticed that on the bottoms of these areas around the doors, especially if the doors had like water in them at all, that there was just like some bubbling going on. And so I started chipping away, and I ended up taking off like a whole bunch of paint that was loose, which I'm glad that I decided to try this, because it wouldn't be the best idea to paint over this, because in the future it would most likely just peel off or continue to get worse. And I just noticed this side is also kind of bad. So I am going to go ahead and peel off what needs to be peeled off. I try not to do like more than necessary, but if it's peeling, that means it's, you know, not adhering very well. All right, we've had a busy day, a lot of editing content and like behind the scenes stuff that we just don't think about when we have other things on our mind, but that stuff still has to get done too. But what we've gotten done today is we've gotten a first coat of the accent walls on all 4 rooms, and then we've got a second coat on the black, and we're about to do a second coat on the yellow, orange, and blue. And Mom and Dad are on their way here right now. They're gonna be bringing us some Chick-fil-A, and my dad is gonna be helping us remove the doors, because I just figured that it would be easier for me to paint them when they're off the hinges. And I think I'm gonna use my paint sprayer to make things go by a little bit quicker, and that way I don't have to spend as much time painting each door. I think I've got it nailed down officially what the look that I am gonna go with the doors and the trim, but we'll get there when we get there, and you guys will see what I finally decided. We have 3 doors left. No, 3 doors left. Well, we're trying to figure out if we're gonna take the bathroom door off yet. See, if we take it off, then we won't be able to shut it, obviously, when we go to the bathroom. So kind of wait until the last minute for that, just in case anyone needs to go to the bathroom. But what we're ending up doing is taking off the hinges off of the trim, and then going ahead and separating the hinges, because it'll be easier to put it on once we get everything painted. So we just got a couple more. Dad's helping out a lot. I went ahead and labeled all the doors with the painter's tape on there, and then I'll just transfer that either to the top of the door or the bottom of the door when I actually go ahead and spray them. That way we know exactly where the door is gonna end up. And then we're also putting them, all of the pieces, in a little container for each room, so we don't lose the door handles.
All right, so while they knock that out, we have got second coats on all of the rooms, and they are looking real nice. This is the last one that was done, that's still drying. But I did notice that the yellow has some spots up here that I missed, So I'm gonna touch those up.
Last one's giving him trouble. Literally the last hinge to get off. Last one.
Right before everybody wants to go home. Today, Juniors. I got some ice cream waiting for me at home. You want to grab one side?
Don't hurt yourself. His back is out. Don't.
Okay, cool.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
I can't get a grip. Hold on now, dude.
Tug of war.
Ah! Don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh my gosh. I'll just get a new hinge. Goodness.
Do you have any pliers?
No, we needed them earlier too, but.
Yeah.
By the way, if you have never tried the crocodile wipes from Home Depot, they're amazing. They're like 15 inches by 10 inches, and we've already gone through a pack of 100 because we had to clean so much, but they work. We love them.
What you doing now?
Just fixing some. Oh wait, I didn't do this. This is dried on there. See, this wasn't me.
That was the,
But crocodile wipes. We'll get it off. See?
yeah. I don't know how to zoom in or anything.
Yeah, Mom's behind the cam.
Okay. Going back out here. I think they broke the hinge.
For sure, you're gonna have to buy a new hinge for that one.
You broke it?
Well, it's unknown whether he bent it or it was already bent, but one of them came out and it's
Curved.
curved.
Look at him. He is on a mission to get that darn nail.
You gotta work smarter, not harder, people. So. Bye!
Alright, Mom and Dad are out of here. Dad helped me tremendously by getting all those doors off. Just another one of those tedious jobs. But let me show you the doors. So we've got 6, 7, 8, 9 doors, I believe. Is that right? So 9 doors, and they're all lined up here, ready to be painted. We already cleaned them. I need to read the paint that I chose, which is just like the cabinet enamel trim paint from Home Depot. I need to read on there and see if I need to sand these down at all. If so, then I'll just do like a quick scuff sand. But that's gonna be in next week's video. So get subscribed down below. We've got one more room in here or one more like space, which is this room, to paint. And we're planning on doing that on Sunday. So we'll see you on Sunday. All right, it is time to paint the workshop. So as you can see, this is probably the most cluttered room that we have a lot of stuff in. But I'm just gonna move everything kind of like to the middle so that I can paint the walls easier and maneuver the scissors lift around a little bit easier. We do have the doors that we're gonna be painting in the next episode, so I'm also gonna need to remove those from leaning up against the wall. So we're gonna have a temporary place to put them, but we're gonna be going pure white in here. So with the pure white, that's gonna be like no undertones. It's gonna become super, super bright in here, but I think that that's gonna be really good for shooting our content, and just like it's good lighting, and it's gonna be really good for me to be able to see like my furniture in the best lighting and brightness as possible, so that I can just make sure to get the best finishes. So I'm gonna move everything to the middle here, and then we will paint. I'm definitely not gonna be able to move those big things by myself, so we're just gonna leave them there, and I'll just kind of paint in that corner like as I can. So I got all the furniture moved, now the doors. Coat number 1 is done. It's so bright in here. It looks really good. But clearly we're gonna need a second coat. Hopefully not a third, but I wouldn't be surprised, to be completely honest. We're good on paint for now. Neiman thinks that we are probably gonna have to get another like 5-gallon bucket.
I do.
We will see. I'm on the side of no, but I also haven't checked on how much there is left. Like this whole wall took maybe a gallon. I'm not really sure. And then I feel like this one too. So we do like one more gallon. We got another gallon left, like in some change. So we'll see, but we're gonna let this, well, this side's honestly ready to go. So we might just go ahead and get on with it.
I don't think so.
Because I'm hungry. And we got a furniture flip to do.
We have our factor meals here.
We got a furniture flip to do.
We do, but we also have this to do.
Balance.
We're finishing this today.
Looks like I lost. We're staying here. We're gonna eat. We're gonna get this second coat on here before we take a break. That was close. We had to take the
Railing off of that door up there.
because to get this in there, and Lauren just had that door open and it just slammed shut. So that's why we leave it shut when that thing's not on.
Oops. We're officially done painting in the workshop and in the storefront portion, at least as far as the walls are concerned. So it's time to go ahead and take off all of the painter's tape and see the beautiful results. Of course, when I'm saying done, I'm talking about at least done for this video. We've still got to paint the trim. I think I've said that already, but it's still something on the to-do list. But the walls are painted. How do you like the blue, Neem?
Look, turned out perfect.
I love it. So that's gonna be a nice area for our office. Now, the next room is the orange room. There were a lot of comments on video number 2, episode 2, of, you know, since this is gonna be the break room, the lounge room, maybe we should do it a little bit of a cooler color because the orange is like so bright and fun, but I want it to be bright and fun and joyful in here. And I think this is a more muted orange than like a bright neon orange or something like that, like wild and crazy. So I still feel like with these muted tones of colors, it's still gonna be calming. And so I think people will still feel just fine when they come in here as far as like workers or employees go. For right now, it's just Neiman and me. We're gonna be doing everything. So this makes me happy. Orange is a happy color. I want people to be happy in here. So let's get the tape off. All right, now that we are finished painting the walls and you guys have kind of seen what it all looks like, I wanna just reiterate, because sometimes people can just comment a lot. And so I just wanna make sure that you guys know that we're not done painting. I still need to work on the upper trim where the paint that we painted meets the old paint. We're gonna be doing a cool little design there. And then, like I've been saying, the trim and the doors are also going to be worked on in the next video. So if you wanna see what I have chosen for those areas in this space, definitely get subscribed and watch next week's episode on our storefront.
That's gonna be some fun stuff.
Yes.
It's gonna really bring it together.
I think so too. So the last thing that we wanted to do was open up some packages. We've told you guys that we do have an Amazon wish list that is available to you down below in the description, and we absolutely love your support. We love your support in watching our videos, but we also love your support if you would like to, or if you have the means to send us things that are gonna help this store thrive and just help us get everything to come together perfectly.
That being said, let's bust them open.
Yes, so here, you go ahead and open that one.
Okay, so this one says, enjoy your gift. So excited for the two of you. This is from Lisa. I don't know what the heck these are.
I may have been the one to put the stuff on Amazon wish list, but I wanted, in the bathrooms, I've told you guys, I want it to be super just nice, and I don't want things on the wall. So I was planning on having shelving, and we'll be able to put the paper towels right in there. So we'll be able to just take them off the top. It's kind of just a classy way of a paper towel dispenser. So that's one of the two that were on the list. So thank you so much, Lisa.
Yeah.
We really appreciate that. It's just one less thing that we have to worry about.
For sure.
And I love it.
This is a vibe.
I wasn't sure, it's just Amazon. What are you supposed to, how are you supposed to know the quality? But
yeah,
it's heavy and it's nice.
Here, let's hear it.
Thank you so much,
Thanks,
Lisa.
Lisa.
All right, next. This one says, longtime fan here. I am just so happy and excited for you both. Can't wait to see the grand openings, from Liz. Thank you so much, Liz. I know that I recognize your name from commenting a lot and just supporting us. So thank you for that.
This one's kind of heavy.
For sending us over. It's heavy. And it's also got the lithium battery logo. So
there's no way this is what I think it is. What? It definitely
no
is.
Way.
You're kidding me.
Thank you so much, Liz.
What? She's hooking it up.
Yes. This is definitely a necessary part of the whole, selling furniture, selling the whole thing.
Yeah, it's gonna be our money maker right there.
Yes, so this is a square terminal where we can take the payments. Wow, we're gonna be able to take credit cards, which we haven't been able to do ever.
Yeah, that's huge.
Thank you, wow.
Liz, you rock.
Yes.
Shout out to everybody. Let's thank Liz down in the comments. This is gonna be so we're gonna put this right next to maybe a monitor or a laptop that we end up having.
Yeah, probably
on the reception desk.
Yep, so that's just our payment maker. Thank you to both Liz and Lisa.
Yeah.
And then the last package I wanted to open. So I've been talking a lot about future projects, and in a couple of weeks, we're gonna be tackling the bathrooms. In this video, we didn't even paint the bathrooms because I wanna do that whole video separately. But we are partnering with a wallpaper company in that video. They sent over some wallpaper. and I cannot wait to open it and see it in person. So the company is called Hovia. I believe they're in the UK.
You've been wanting to work with them for a while too.
Yeah, they've got some really pretty wallpapers.
Good for your walls, good for the planet. Just what we like to hear.
Yeah, and this one says ready, set, roll. Dang, lots of puns.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, they're tricking me. You still can't see it.
The box inside of the box. It's inside the box.
All right, so this looks like it is for bathroom number 1.
You're gonna show them?
Yeah, they already saw my mood board.
Oh, snap.
This is so pretty. Holy cow.
That's huge.
It's gonna be huge.
Wow.
That's the first one because this is like the more bright and airy of the two. If you guys remember the mood boards from episode 2, and if you didn't see those, go back and watch that episode. I put the mood boards in all the rooms. You'll be able to see like the full on what the wallpaper looks like. I will be honest, I'm a little bit more like excited about that one that you're opening. Looks like they've got really nice instructions too, which is great because I've never ever pasted my own wallpaper on there. I decided to opt out of the peel and stick because the peel and stick, it's a pain.
It is a pain.
All right, oh yes, 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 yes. This one is gonna be the like darker and more moody. Look at that. That is pretty.
Well, just grab that golden thing. Like that's, I can
Oh,
see that.
heck yeah.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I mean, it's even gonna look good with that too.
I know where
But
I'll be spending
definitely-
most of my time.
Definitely brass accents. So the other things that we are working on just gathering for the bathroom include new sinks and new faucets and some trash cans and a toilet paper holder. Just all of the things to make it look really good in the bathroom.
Maybe we'll even do golden toilet paper.
I was thinking of getting a golden toilet. I'm just kidding, I wasn't.
That does it for episode 3.
Yes, and don't let it fool you. This took us
Week and a half?
6 full days, 5 full days, I would say.
Yeah.
Well, like him, he did 5 days and I did 6 days because I was here one day but I guess that one day that I was here, I was like doing all the trim, so I was kind of setting myself up for that. So like, let's say like 5 full days of painting.
I was telling Lauren, this 5 days, 6 days that painting has definitely been the most painting that I did throughout the 28 years of my life. So I'm pretty scarred by painting, but it did really, really come together and
Literally
brighten this
scarred.
place up.
All right, so thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys next week for another episode on getting this place ready.
Thanks to Lisa, and thank you to Liz once again for sending out and supporting us. We can't wait to put those things to use.
Yep. Thanks guys for watching. See you on the flip side.